DAFA, as many of you, sorry. DAFA, as you know, is an automotive systems and component supplier supplying to almost all the major OEMs in the world. And we have a global manufacturing footprint to support that business. And our vision is to be recognized by our customers as their best supplier. Just to give you a quick overview of the business, 2006 we were about $26 billion in sales worldwide, and we have 6 divisions that make up the corporation, including electronics, powertrain systems, electrical and electronic architecture, thermal systems, steering, as well as an automotive holdings group that looks at some of the other businesses that we're in. As many other major corporations around the world, we have a global footprint to support our global business, and that includes nearly 160 plus manufacturing sites in the world and 32 major engineering centers or technical centers, and I'm not counting all of the smaller customer service locations in that number of 32. In Asia, we have about 17 manufacturing locations that are wholly owned, along with several joint ventures, and 6 engineering centers, including one in Bangalore, India, which I helped set up in 2001 timeframe. We supply to just about all the major OEMs in the world that are listed here, mostly automotive, but we're also in the non-automotive space to some extent. Currently, we have an engineering presence in India through a wholly owned center in Bangalore, along with some engineering presence located at our manufacturing sites in India that are located in Gurgaon, Noida, as well as in Bangalore area. So we have some engineering presence in all of those plant locations, as well as a dedicated engineering center in Bangalore that is largely focused on supporting our global operations. So it's not supporting the Indian market today, but the plan is to, as the market, I guess, continues to grow in India, to do more and more engineering out of that center to support the growth of business in India. Currently, we have roughly 700 people that work, 700 engineers that work in the engineering center in Bangalore, although we're looking at making a significant change upwards as time goes on. I think one of the things that Delphi looks at is to be able to design products for a particular market that meet the requirements of that market. So the intention is to do engineering close to the customers, that we can hear the voice of the customer better being located here, and then be able to create products that meet the requirements of the customers in those markets. I think India has a lot of intellectual capital to offer, not just for the Indian market, but also, as Vikas mentioned, clearly there's a lot of horsepower here that can be harnessed to support the world markets in engineering. IT has been a great success story, clearly, for India, and I guess engineering is sort of the next wave. And there's a lot of potential there if harnessed appropriately, and I think the potential is huge. As with a lot of other companies, we've had our challenges in India, primarily, I guess, in the area of being able to retain talent over a long period of time. Engineering is an activity that by its very nature requires long periods of training and hands-on experience with the product. So it's critically important to retain the talent and have a person be involved in a product development cycle, or at least one cycle, if not 2 product cycles, in order to be truly proficient at designing a product. In that context, it's important that people stay committed to a particular job for a relatively long period of time in order to develop the competency required to execute complete end-to-end programs. And that's the key differentiator with IT. Not that IT doesn't require experienced professionals, but engineering requires them to be working in a narrow area for a long period of time. We are looking at growing not just organically by growing our engineering presence in India, but also working with the extensive supply base that I've been actually visiting over the last several days, and it's quite impressive. And I'm hoping that we will develop some partnerships in the near future that will allow us to grow our engineering presence both organically as well as with the outstanding suppliers in India. The market in India is growing as well, so that's a great opportunity for us in terms of being able to develop products in India for the Indian market. And so the overall, if you will, the incredible India or the India shining is a good story for engineering as well, because it can play a key role in helping India achieve its financial successes. I guess that's all I have. We can probably answer questions later.
Sure. Thank you.